Hey y'all, I want to talk about race relations today. And to be honest with you, I was raised in a family and never heard about black, white, Hispanic, etc. I was raised in a middle class white neighborhood in West Allis, Wisconsin. That's Westallis. I was raised not too far from the Wisconsin State Fair Park, primarily a white middle class neighborhood. My dad was a firefighter paramedic for the West Allis Fire Department. My mom was a nurse for West Allis Memorial Hospital before it became, I think, Aurora. So, anyways, I did not have any friends of color growing up. I went to the first time I experienced someone of a different melatonin than myself, or skin tone, or whatever, is believe it or not, in my grade school, St. Aloysius Grade School in West Allis, I don't even remember what grade I was in, sixth, seventh, or eighth. The first African American kids came to our school. And I was so, I don't know, I was excited because it was the first person that brought a significant amount of joy and laughter and goofiness and silliness to school. Man, we were fast friends. There was a certain comfort level I had with her that I hadn't experienced in my home. You know, we were all buttoned up and had well behaved, and this is the first girl that brought sunshine and laughter and joy, and she was just out of this world. So that was my first experience with having a friend of a different tone, and so we remained friends. It's just amazing. And so then I went on to high school, and we had foreign exchange students, but I don't remember having a lot of African American kids in school. And still, I was around just normally white people. And so then I went off to the military. I was around a lot of different people. I had friends of all different shades, etc. My best friends in the military were African American, Hispanic, etc. I just tend to, I don't know. It's just the way it was. So then moving on, I became a photographer and eventually worked in a museum, met someone who actually did photography for a living. We became fast friends, and he is by far one of my very favoriteest people in the whole wide world. I learned a lot about culture, about racism, even within the white community. Within the white community, we call poor white people white trash, etc. And he said in the African American community, if someone is a light-skinned African American, they're called high yellow, which means they are more in favor and more highly regarded within the African American community. He introduced me to the documentary Good Hair by Chris Rock, about how it's considered that white people are considered to have good hair, and that certain areas and certain salons or people that sell hair consider black hair to be bad hair because they consider it nappy. You'd have to watch it. But then he told me that within his own family there was discrimination against his mom's family towards him and his sister. So my friend has a sister, and his dad was really dark skinned and his mom was lighter skinned. And so when his mom passed away when he was very young, his mom's family looked down on him and his sister, and his dad told the other side of the family, you're not going to treat my kids like this. So his dad was able to salvage that situation and let my friend know that he was still of high value. So I wish he was here because he'd probably quote me different on that. I'm trying to piece together what I was told. So anyways, I have friends that are I have a lot of interesting friends. I have friends that are white, Hispanic, black, Asian, gay, straight, etc. So I think maybe it's because I was bullied as a child that I kind of tend to open my heart to people that kind of feel a certain amount of discrimination out there, or maybe aren't as strong as other people. I don't know. I tend to be a protector of other people. So, anyway, so yes, I could say I have a black friend, more than one, and I don't say that to be able to say racist jokes. I state it because it's true. So that's all I've got, and I will be back.